Previously on Secret Chef.
Chef Millie's here.
A special guest made a big entrance.
Round of applause, standing ovation.
A chef had to keep his mouth shut.
I think I'm getting pretty good at hiding my emotions.
It's so obvious.
The reviews got a little spicy.
The pink and the purple looks like Pepto-Bismol.
Who said Pepto-Bismol?
That's kind of janky.
And Danielle got sent packing.
Son of a gun.
Oh.
6 chefs remain. The game continues. How does a chef take a meal from meh to magnificent? It's all about the ingredients. 10 chefs compete through 10 levels of cooking challenges, secretly judging each other for a $100,000 prize. This is Secret Chef.
Hello, hello.
Wow.
This is all of us.
I'm feeling really confident. A professional went home yesterday and I'm still here for another day. I almost want to pinch myself, but I still know in the back of my head it is still a game. I need to be more secretive. I'm like, I already told everyone I'm from New York. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Interesting.
Moving forward, I think I'm going to be a bit more strategic about how I'm interacting with the other chefs. And I need to figure out who is who, because Chefy mentioned it could come in handy down the line.
How does everyone feel with Danielle being eliminated? That was...
That kept me up last night.
Yeah?
What?
Yesterday was just chaos. I feel like I have not been doing my best in this competition. Maybe I need to learn how to be a little more calm and just go with the flow. Go on low, not high. What am I doing? Chaos! I'm a fairly new full-time private chef, so I'm definitely a slower cook, but I'm really gonna try and give it my all today. Good morning!
Chefy!
Hiya, chefs. I see 6 chefs left. And after today, there will only be 5. And 5 of you will be one step closer to winning my $50,000, plus the other $50,000 matched from our grand prize sponsor, HelloFresh. That is $100,000. Hooray! Yeah. It's time for a challenge. In your kitchens, you'll receive a special delivery from HelloFresh. While they offer many options, today you'll receive one of their meal kits, including either steak or shrimp. They make cooking super easy for home cooks because inside every box are multiple recipes and all the necessary ingredients are already measured out to make delicious meals. But you don't get it that easy.
Of course not.
You'll get a box full of ingredients that are perfect for a HelloFresh dinner, but that's not the dish you're gonna make. You'll take whatever ingredients are in that box and reimagine a classic dinner. The meal you'll make will be chosen for you by the winner of the signature dish, which was Chef Donut. Hopefully you're good friends.
I've won 2 wins in a row. And I feel like Chef Donut's gonna come for me, but I'm ready for it.
Whoever wins this challenge will receive a secret advantage for the next one.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Let's go.
The rest of you will win nothing. I'm sorry.
Wah, wah, wah.
You have 60 minutes. So long.
Goodbye.
Later, Chefy.
Let's go.
Peace out, homie.
Congrats on winning the advantage, Chef Donut. Good job.
Yeah, let's get it.
The chefs will be receiving either a Szechuan shrimp kit or a truffle steak kit. Yum! But you get to assign each chef a completely different meal to make with those ingredients. Now get to it. Chop, chop, chop.
So in this challenge, we will have to create a
dish from a HelloFresh box that's meant for one thing and then turn it into something
entirely different. I choose for myself a chicken pot pie. As a private chef, I make this dish for my clients at least once or twice a week. That would be my signature dish. I like to keep a competitive energy day after day, so I'm going straight for Chef Arugula. Just because of his success in the challenges, I'm assigning chili to Chef Arugula.
because chili requires a lengthy process to develop a complex flavor.
And I want to see them struggle.
Yeah, as a meaty chili.
I'm not even worried about another contestant because if I want to win this competition, I got to cook better than Chef Arugula.
Thank you, Chef Donuts.
That's right there is why you want to win the challenges, because then it's just up from there.
Okay, courtesy of Chef Donut. Fried chicken and slaw. It looks yummy.
Classic spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm stoked to have tacos. Thanks, Chef Donut. Picked my favorite food.
A burger. I can do that. A lot of times, like in my line of work, as a prep chef, you have to use what's available to you. So I have the confidence that I need to push myself for this next challenge.
Chefs, now you all have your assignments. You are ready to go. Beep, boop, beep. Please hold. Beep, boop, boop. Update. You'll have access to basic staples, but the pantry will be closed.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
This is crazy.
You have 1 hour. Chefs, begin the challenge in 3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, fresh.
Sirloin.
Shrimp.
I have green beans and a lot of potatoes. I have to make tacos, but I have a box of ingredients that don't add up to tacos. So I have shrimp, fry seasoning blend, green beans, arugula, and parsley. Oh, God. How am I gonna make this into a taco?
Fried chicken with steak. I have to make fried chicken and slaw and reimagine it using a steak and potatoes dinner. I hate dealing with steak. I'm coming up with a thing that will resemble the fried chicken. I have steak, so I know I can make a chicken fried steak and slaw. You can chicken fry anything.
I get to make chicken pot pie. But it looks like I have the ingredients to make a steak dinner. Okay. Stock, thank God. Oh my gosh. Okay, mushroom concentrate.
I get hyped because this is everything I would need to make a steak pot pie and make it taste good.
My plan is to use the steak as the chicken and treat that as the protein.
I'm supposed to be cooking spaghetti and meatballs, but I have an Asian shrimp dinner box. So if I have to reimagine it, let's get weird with it. We're gonna make Asian-style spaghetti and shrimp balls. I am a home cook, and I've used HelloFresh multiple times. Everyone in the pool, I'm just gonna put my own twist on it because I'm here to win. You come on top. Yeah, you go down there too, bud. Does anyone else talk to their food?
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I hope it does. I got all the ingredients to make some sort of Szechuan shrimp lettuce wrap. So I have to reimagine it into something that resembles a chili. It's a challenge because you gotta be more creative with what you have. I gotta make it look like a chili. So I'm like, I'm gonna use the shrimp, I'm gonna chop it up kind of into small pieces, and I'm gonna make the base of the chili be the Szechuan sauce. I think Chef Donut assigned it to me because they don't think I know how to cook a good old bowl of chili.
This is very cool.
I have to make burgers, but the ingredients from the HelloFresh box are some type of mushroom stir fry with sirloin steak. So with the ingredients that I have, I'm gonna somehow figure this out and make a black truffle burger and fries. Chef Donut might be looking out. I guess they're trying to gauge my creativity, what I can really do with this.
Chefs, 30 minutes remain.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God. Oh, I was born and raised a vegetarian, so I hate working with steak. It just grosses me out. I like eating steak when someone else does it for me. Eating meat when I left my parents' house was a new thing. I'm sure when they watch this, they won't love that. Given that this is my first time cooking a steak, I have some unlearning to do. They look like fried chicken.
I'm living, I'm laughing, I'm loving. So tacos have tortillas, and I have nothing to make tortillas, so I'm going to try and make a tortilla with my potatoes. This is a huge risk. I've never done this before. I'm feeling really chaotic because this is just not working. I don't know what to do.
You better figure it out, because chefs, you've got 15 minutes left.
Holy crap.
We got a lot to do in a short amount of time.
I know what I'm going to do with the filling, but the crust situation is a little sketch. Typically, the pot pie I make is with store-bought puff pastry. It's lighter, it's fluffier, and that's the way that my clients enjoy it.
I don't have high crust, but I do have ice, water, flour, and butter. So I'll make a quick biscuit dough. I'm just gonna roll it out thin so it bakes faster, which I think will happen if I can get these in the oven in time.
my God. I like thought that this tortilla thing would work. I just don't think it's gonna work. I'm starting to feel the chaos come over me. There's stuff everywhere. I'm just a mess. Ugh. Okay, let me focus on something else right now. I don't know where my brain is at right now. For a shrimp taco, it needs to be a taco. I need a taco shell, and it's not having it right now. And then I think, wait, we have a deep fryer for a reason. Oh, if I fold it in half and the fryer, see, we're problem solving. It is so important for me that I win this advantage because I haven't won any challenges so far, and it's really testing me. Evil laughter in the distance.
Chefs, 10 minutes remain.
10 minutes on the clock, you know what I'm gonna do? I like that I had arugula in my box, and I want to incorporate it somehow. You know what? I kind of like the fried arugula. Maybe they're gonna take it as a hint, like, ooh, maybe this is Chef Arugula. Or it might throw them off. We'll see. Here's how they're gonna know you're a chef. You can cut chives nice.
I don't think that there's enough time to be able to make real buns. So I go with my next best guess, which is for my low-carb friends, is to do that lettuce wrap. Even if you have kind of like these odd end things, you'd be surprised at some of the things that you could really come up with. It can be actually very fun.
Chefs, 5 minutes remain.
I'm using every second in that oven. Getting some color on the pot pie.
10 minutes went by fast. I taste my Szechuan sauce. It's terrible. Chef Donut, you may have gotten me good, bud. I would love to win this advantage, but that sauce could kill my dish. All right, I'll just use it sparingly. Those flavors are gonna dance, they're gonna party, they're gonna mellow together. They're gonna dance, they're gonna party, they're gonna dance, they're gonna party, it's gonna be good.
Should I cut them? Steak is usually sliced beautifully. Yeah, I should cut them. This is impossible to eat. And I hope I'm cutting it in the right direction.
The pot pie is in the oven. We're pulling it out now.
Ooh. The whole day just falls apart for me. The pie crust ends up turning into like raw biscuit dough. I don't have enough time.
I'm right now at the mercy of the oven.
The crust can ruin the dish.
That's actually gonna be a huge problem. Oh my God.
Last time we checked, Leon's dough was still raw. I hope we don't poison our chefs.
Ooh. Pot pie, you gotta nail 2 components, filling and crust. And my pot pie crust ends up turning into raw biscuit dough. I get a torch to toast the biscuit pie dough to kind of get it some color. Now I'm freaking out.
We just hope there's some color to it.
Chefs, 1 minute left.
Let's start plating.
I feel pretty good. Visually speaking, it's burger and fries. Whew.
These look cool.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm plating up now. After I get the garnishes on the plate, hopefully the ingredients come across. I'm feeling pretty good. It's a good tasting dish.
Maybe other people had a really hard time with it too. I don't know.
This dish is a hot mess, just like myself.
The inner me wants to change it. This is called being a Libra. You can't make up your mind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. The challenge has ended.
I am not feeling great about that at all. I feel like everything went wrong.
Yeah, I feel absolutely wonderful. Very proud of that dish. I would eat it. I would very much enjoy it, but the texture, I think that's gonna be the only thing that get me on.
I'm not feeling very confident, but I am proud of the execution on this.
It looks good. I just hope it tastes good.
Chefs, please head to your tasting rooms. It's that time again. Please taste and review each dish, assessing the taste, execution, and presentation. Bye.
The challenge was taking a HelloFresh box and turning it into something different. And now I'm really interested to see how this is gonna taste.
Let's go.
So I assigned every single one of these dishes, so it's my goal to kind of see if they were able to make what I assigned.
Whoa.
Chef Radicchio got assigned the fried chicken and slaw, and they reimagined the dish as chicken fried steak with slaw.
In terms of presentation, very clean. I really appreciated that.
I think it's great. Meat's tender.
It has good flavor, but it's just burnt.
The steak has been cut with the grain, so it's very tough to eat. That was a mistake.
This is one of my favorite things to eat. Take on burger and fries.
This is a black truffle burger with fries.
In an hour, this is what they did. There's no bun. Is it a burger without a bun? I don't think so.
Hey, what is this?
This was a chicken pot pie. And now you have a steak pot pie.
I think Chef Donut is Leon. He has the skill to make a dough for the pot pie.
Actually, his dough's looking like it's kind of undercooked.
Good flavor.
I do like the flavor of the gravy inside. It gave me like green casserole vibes, you know? Proteins cooked nicely, but the crust is a bust.
Next.
This dish was spaghetti and meatballs, and we get reimagined Asian spaghetti and shrimp balls.
But that's a beautiful long noodle. I love the take on it.
Those are raw.
The texture of the shrimp was just a bit tough for me. It was rough.
So let's take on tacos. Shrimp tacos.
Ooh, messy plate. Messy plate.
Yeah, it's a potato taco shell. Actually, I really like that. When you taste it, it's executed better than how it looks.
This is Szechuan shrimp chili.
I cannot believe it.
Good flavor. Great spice. That's great, Josh.
I gave Chef Arugula chili, and Chef Arugula kicked my ass, just whooped me up.
I wasn't hungry, but I want to eat this whole entire thing.
All right, stiff competition. How does mine fall in line with those?
I'm pissed because I recognize that I should have gave Chef Arugula the spaghetti and meatballs to put them on their toes, but I gave them a dish that they could excel and highlight in.
You need that advantage, though.
The other dishes I don't think are beating me out, but Chef Arugula is leagues above everyone else.
It's a tough one.
Chef, here come the reviews. Be cool.
Stress.
Oh boy, here we go.
Review time.
Oh. Chef Radicchio says, very creative. Chef Macaron said, love, love, love the taco shell. Okay.
Chef Donut said, wonderful balance, nice garnishes.
Chef Arugula said, beautiful dish, taste was solid. That feels nice to hear from Chef Arugula because they've won multiple challenges.
Chef Macaron said, great cook on the patty. Wish it had a sauce and perhaps wrapped it up in the cabbage so it looked like a bun. I hear that, I hear that.
Chef Macaron said, cutting the steak with the grain made it tough to eat. I am formerly a vegetarian, so this was my first rodeo, my literal first rodeo with making steak.
Chef Donut said, presentation lacking. Agreed.
Chef Gherkin said, it needs more flavor. Felt like I was just eating raw potatoes. Okay.
Chef Couscous said, beautiful plate, the size of shrimp is too small. You tripping, like, when have you had chili where the pieces of meat was any bigger than what I served?
Chef Arugula said crust was undercooked.
Yeah, I kind of just threw that dough together.
Chef Macaron said, great job turning box into this ditty. I feel like the only person who would say ditty in their everyday language is Lanky. I already thought Lanky was Chef Macaron. I feel like this confirms it.
It's definitely this dude right here, 100%.
Leon, I believe you were Chef Donut. Because he was always very positive. He said yesterday he doesn't really like to give negative feedback because he's just too nice of a guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely not one of the negative review writers.
Here come the results. Who got that advantage?
Oh God.
Who's it gonna be? I'm edging my seat. I don't have a seat.
Be something I love. I'm sorry you did not win.
So what would have beat me?
Womp womp.
Yeah, I figured I didn't win.
Maybe it didn't get the crust that I wanted, but
That mushroom filling was wonderful. So even though Chef Arugula's chili is absolutely amazing, I could still win this challenge.
I think Chef Donut tried to set me up for failure, but I hope my reviews were good enough to carry me over the line.
Josh and Leon await their fate to see which one of them will receive the elusive advantage.
I want this advantage very badly. And honestly, not even for the actual advantage, but the perception that Chef Donut is the front runner for this competition.
No way. I won again. I'm just tripping. Like, am I reading this right? I get the advantage, but I don't know what the advantage is yet. I'm in total shock. Like, I don't believe it. Oh my God. I'm one step closer to winning $100,000. We got a baby on the way, and that stuff's expensive, and the prize would help out with that a lot. Oh. So I'm here to let everybody know I'm a good chef, secretly.
Oh my God.
That's great, Josh.
I gave Chef Arugula a chili, and Chef Arugula kicked my ass.
I can't believe he won.
That's the third time. Chef Arugula has had the best dishes, and I want to cook better than Chef Arugula.
If I can't beat him in these challenges, then I'm not gonna win.
So I'm like, all right, the elimination challenge is coming up, and we get another chance to go 1v1, and I'm about to whoop them all.
Chefs, please exit your tasting rooms.
Just me? Oh, hey.
Hello, how'd it go?
There were some twists and turns in there.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it have been
yeah.
great to be able to use the pantry?
What's your favorite pantry item?
She's trying to dig into Lanky. I'm spilling no beans. No beans.
The beer. I answered for you.
Yeah, okay.
I got a pretty good idea of who everyone's alias is at this point, I feel like.
Really?
I gotta get in Sydney's head. I feel like Sydney talks and is very invested in the game, so I wanna know where Sydney's at.
So you know mine.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Is Leon messing with me around here? Damn, am I getting away that easily? I have no idea, so that's fun.
I'm not gonna say, but everyone has their tells.
Chefs, please head to your kitchens.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go to my kitchen.
Someone jumping through.
I'm pretty hurt. I had lost the last challenge, so I really wanted to have a chance at redemption.
Hiya, chefs. It's time for a challenge. I want you to make a dish using ingredients that represent every color of the rainbow.
Okay.
In a moment, you will receive a kaleidoscope of ingredients. You'll each start on a different color, and you will pick one item. Once you take it, that is only yours, and you must use it. You'll continue picking through the rainbow until all the ingredients are chosen. For this challenge, the fully stocked pantry is open. You're welcome.
Thank you, Chefy.
The winner of the last round has received a special advantage. They get to pick their starting color.
Wow. That advantage makes a big difference. There could be some really odd ingredients on the conveyor belt, and if you pick last, you could be left with something that could really mess up your dish.
The winner of that round was
Chef Arugula.
Chef Arugula. Yay!
Shocking. Chef Arugula is all of our biggest competition. They've been really killing it.
Chef Arugula and Chef Donut are really on a roll, so they definitely have a growing target on them. These are the people that I'm gonna have to beat out.
For this challenge, you will have 60 minutes. Bye!
Let's go. There's not a lot of blue ingredients that I can think of off the top of my head, so I'm gonna go blue. I feel like that's gonna be the trickiest ingredient to incorporate, so I wanna make sure I get the first decision on that. Jelly beans? I'm going with butterfly pea powder.
Chef Arugula has chosen their starting color. I have randomly assigned the rest. Happy picking!
Good luck.
What is that? Spicy onion chips. I'm going radishes.
I need to make a decision and I need to be fast squash. But the thing is, some other chef will be picking ingredients off the tray. So by the time I get the last one, I'm gonna only have one option. So that's where it will be a little difficult.
Someone's gonna have grape soda. I think that's crazy.
Take the flank steak.
Brussels sprouts.
Acai.
Use jelly beans.
I didn't want to cook with those. I didn't even want to touch them.
These are just getting worse and worse.
Cheddar crackers.
Purple potato chips.
Spicy hot onion rings or dry hibiscus. I'm taking it because I don't want those.
See what I get with the last ingredient. I'm feeling pretty confident in all of my ingredients. The only thing I'm nervous about is crispy onions. They're throwing me for a loop.
Are those just orange lentils?
Yellow mustard.
Who's afraid of the olives?
Jelly beans.
Grape soda. Can I just drink this? This is crazy. I don't know why I chose these ingredients, but I'm on a winning streak, and I think I can take this one. I just had to find my focus, and I really want to win this challenge.
Chefs, begin the challenge in 3, 2, 1, rumble! You must have everything on the conveyor belt when time is up.
Just start fire roasting these. The challenge is to make a cohesive dish using all the rainbow ingredients. What am I gonna do with blue jelly beans? The strategy doesn't necessarily have to win a challenge, it's stay in the game.
I chose butterfly pea powder. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it has a really cool effect of changing the colors of ingredients with acid in it. This is the rainbow challenge, so I'm trying to get as much color as I can. So I'm gonna make a purple hot sauce. I wanna get the melons in there, all the fruits, carbonated grapes, so I wanna do that somehow with the grape soda. I'm thinking like a summer roll. We'll call it a rainbow roll.
What do I want to put in this? I picked corn, habaneros, scallions, blueberries, purple potato chips, and spicy fried onions. And I was thinking, I do corn puree, then like some kind of pork coated with the purple potato chips, and then have a blueberry habanero sauce. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the onions. Maybe I'll add it into my corn puree. Kind of looks like hot Cheeto dust. Hopefully I can finally win one challenge. I think that actually sounds kind of good. Let's just hope for the best.
I decided to make a salmon cake with roasted cauliflower, green olive tartar sauce. What can I do with these? The most difficult ingredient I have to work with are the cherries.
When you're thinking the salsa to top a savory salmon cake, you don't think about a sweet cherry salsa. Feta might be a good addition here. We'll just have to see how everything comes together.
I might be able to slip this stuff in without it being too weird. So as a home cook, this is stuff that's way out of my element. My game plan is to stick with what I know. So I'm just gonna make a seafood stock. I'm making a pan-seared salmon with a green curry coconut broth. And then I have these blue crabs to give it even more seafood flavor. I'm winging it. And lentils, I don't even know how long to cook them because I don't cook with them. So I'm kind of nervous this might not work. I have never made anything like this before.
I just want to get all these done. I decided to make a garden steak and potatoes. My sous vide for my veg, I want to turn it up to 183. I also am thinking, how can I use different equipment in the kitchen to really elevate my dish and kind of maybe throw off the other contestants as well. There's still some air in this with that sous vide machine. It's like a slow cooker water bath, basically. I'm realizing I haven't sealed this completely. The bag is supposed to sink to the bottom and be completely enclosed in water. Mine is floating at the top, but I need it to work. I do not want to go home.
Chef, 30 minutes remain.
Even though I got the advantage, I'm still left with grape soda. So I'm just like, what? It's really sweet. This is crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with grape soda.
I need to come up with a plan for the jelly beans, but I have a few minutes. I'm loving all of my decisions and what was actually eventually left for me. But the thing is, how am I gonna incorporate these blue jelly beans into a nice, savory, cohesive dish?
I throw it in a pot, I add vinegar in there, and I use it to pickle the grapes. This is that pickling liquid here. I'm thinking I can make this into a curry sauce. Without the sauce being delicious, the dish is essentially just a bunch of raw vegetables. If it doesn't work out, that's gonna be enough to send me home.
I'm gonna put them in the stock. Jelly beans are basically corn syrup, AKA sugar. This could truly fail, or this could work out according to plan. You can kind of taste it, but it still tastes good.
These salmon fillets have to be absolutely perfect. I'm very confident with salmon, so I know I'm gonna crush this. God, I kinda like this dish, except for the lentils, but I'm stuck with them.
With yesterday's surprise that Danielle's gone home, I recognize that there's actually only one person here who I need to be better than, and that's Josh.
It's very important that Chef Donut come out on top of Chef Arugula because it's another statement win.
Today is more of a personal match versus Chef Arugula. If I keep coming up second to him, I'm not gonna win overall.
We're getting the veggie garnishes ready. I feel like people are on to me, but I'm trying to think of what I can do to get them off my back. Like, what do I do? Should I just make a dish taste bad? Then if I go home on that, I will never forgive myself. I feel like people are figuring out who Chef Arugula is, and they're gonna come for me. But I wanna put the best food out every single time. If I win every single challenge, then that's fine with me. In the end, no one knows whose dish is what, and I'm gonna play like that.
Hey, chef, you got 10 minutes.
The blueberry sauce is great. This corn is like really great, it has good flavor. Everything's going super smoothly. I am feeling super confident, but then I realize that my pork is not cooking fast enough. Okay, if my pork doesn't cook fast enough, I don't know. This pork has to be cooked. I can't serve it raw. It's the main component of the dish. I can't just sprinkle potatoes on top of corn puree. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. I'm running out of time. I'm starting to panic. I have no idea what to do, and I cannot mess up today because I don't want to be in the bottom, and I'm not ready to go home.
Sorry, Sydney, but undercooked pork won't bring home the bacon.
I really don't know if this is gonna work. Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
We left Sydney struggling with raw pork. She'll have to turn up the heat to stay in this competition and not break any health code violations.
My pork is taking way too long to cook. All right, at this point, what if I turn the oven on? Maybe I could put it in the oven, but that takes a long time. Heat up. So I just throw a sheet tray on top, hoping that at least maybe it gets a little hotter in there.
Chefs, you have 5 minutes.
I'm coming down to the final moments, but I'm behind schedule, so I'm rushing and I'm trying to get everything on the plate. Anybody can take this. So I'm going in here like I'm cooking against all pro chefs.
Okay, let's see. Oh shoot, carrots. Still got a little crunch to them. This whole experience is about going for it, and if using the sous vide is the thing that takes me out, it is what it is. The color actually on these are so gorgeous.
You're done. You're done. But I have to let them rest. Now I'm worried that my pork's a little overdone. This is so stressful.
So the way I want to serve this is like a sushi roll, kind of.
Remember, we're thinking good bites here. Every component you gotta be happy with.
Chefs, 1 minute remains.
This is so pretty to me, and I'm very happy.
Oh, so hot. No time for gloves or tongs, you just gotta do it. I used my hands and now they're all burnt. Oh my God.
But I want to show all that color in them.
That looks nice, I think.
This has gotta be the dish that wins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, chefs. The challenge has ended.
Oh, my fingers.
Please go back to your tasting rooms. Chefs, it's time for a tasting. Please review each dish, assessing the taste, execution, and presentation. And audience, they make me say this every single time. Pay particular attention to how the chefs used their rainbow of ingredients.
Okay, let's do it.
Risotto with roasted vegetables. The presentation's really pretty. I also love a Parmesan crisp. I just don't understand where the jelly beans are.
I'm guessing there were some jelly beans melted down into the risotto. You do get this really weird blue raspberry flavor, if that's where it is.
Overall, it's a really good dish. I'd order that somewhere at lunch.
Beautiful. Smoked salmon cakes, I love it. I love the texture these blue corns add. I took one bite of that with all the components together, and it was just like beautifully harmonious flavors.
It's not making sense to me.
Salmon cake and like a dill sauce, yes, but then everything else just felt like it was just put in a bowl.
I feel like this is not cohesive at all. I think a home cook made this dish because they didn't really think of how to really incorporate this and really make it a new dish.
Okay. Rainbow roll.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
And it's a rainbow challenge, so that's pretty neat.
Where's the grape soda?
Probably in the sauce.
I think that Chef Arugula made the rainbow roll. It's just the execution, the flavors, it's just clear as day.
I gave it everything I had, and I still didn't beat him out.
This is really pretty.
Wow, look at this.
We have garden steak and potatoes.
This is definitely a really great way to do this. I feel like everything is like really incorporated.
I'm intrigued by these purple carrots.
Ooh.
Could have been executed a little bit better.
Sauce is very blue cheese.
I taste the blue cheese. That's strong.
Not really my favorite.
Wow, this is stunning.
Pan-seared salmon with the green curry seafood broth. Okay, let's try the salmon.
Oh no. I feel like this person doesn't have experience cooking with curries.
Squash is a little overdone.
Lentils are undercooked and underseasoned.
I just feel like it's missing some flavor.
Pork and corn with blueberry reduction.
All of these things individually are some of my favorite foods. Let's see how this works together.
I've got the blueberry reduction. It's nice, it's very light.
I really like that blueberry sauce.
This pork is overcooked.
Yeah, the pork is a little dry. Overall, this one isn't doing it for me.
After trying everyone's dish, I actually feel pretty confident right now.
6 chefs remain. After today, there will be 5.
Leon's great at cooking and math, but how are his reviews? Let's find out.
Oh, Lord. Another day, another piece of paper.
Chef Couscous said, playfulness of blueberry and corn, very cool, but pork was overcooked. I know.
Chef Donut said, every component was executed well. I love the balance and the creativity, maybe too much sweetness. Interesting.
Macaroon said, fantastic dish and very pretty. Wrapper a bit crunchy. Crunchy?
All right. Chef Couscous said, crispy skin and texture of salmon is perfect. Lentils undercooked. Yeah, my lack of knowledge with lentils hurt me on this one. The lentils were pretty much an afterthought. Chef Donut said, curry was tasty and squash needed to be cooked longer. Thank you, Leon, because I know you're Chef Donut.
Okay. Chef Radicchio said, beautiful. Carrots could have been cooked a little bit more. I hear you, and that's why I need to learn how to use a sous vide correctly.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Chef Macaron said, salmon cake had a great flavor, but the dish wasn't very cohesive. Chef Couscous said, super moist salmon cake feels like 6 separate items. Okay, so the problem was its cohesion. The execution might not have been there. I'm a little nervous at this point.
Right now, from my reviews, I don't feel like I'm going home.
I'm not upset with the reviews.
I'm feeling okay about my reviews. I know that my pork was overcooked, and, you know, I will just hope for the best.
Unfortunately, someone must go home.
Good point. Someone must go home. And guess what? It's not me, because I work here, so lucky me.
Oh, the lobby.
I'm feeling confident. I know my risotto tasted good. It looked beautiful. I can't imagine that I will be on the bottom, but you never know.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm really, at this point, it's a numbers game. I want to see what Chefy has to say.
So, how many chef aliases do you think you have yet to figure out?
2.
0.
Danielle's actually really shocked me. I thought
Same.
kumquat was someone else.
Josh, you've been awful quiet, man.
Man, I don't know what Chef Leon's deal is.
Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
Leon is really grilling Josh. You can see his focus, no question about it. I'm happy with any focus off me, though.
What? How central?
Like North Central.
You're not from Jersey.
He's really getting my business and want to know where I'm from. He's like testing me like he knows more about Jersey than I do.
North Central is what I would say when I'm lying.
You agree?
He's really just grilling me and trying to get me to slip up somehow. It don't matter if you know who I am, I'm still gonna beat you.
Best of luck to everyone before this happens.
Yes.
Hello, chefs.
Hello, Chefy.
I have all the ratings, and I have the results.
I'm not fully confident after reading these reviews. I don't want to hear my name called. I just want to play it safe and move on to the next challenge.
Chef Donut and Chef Radicchio. Chef Arugula and Chef Gherkin.
This was actually a switch up. There are 4 chef aliases called, and I'm like, okay, well, my name's in here. So we're looking pretty good.
There's no way that my dish could have made me go home. I'm in shock.
Was there a tie for top? Was there a tie for bottom? Are 4 people going home today? There's so many different ways this can work out.
I am freaking out. I have no idea what this means. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Like, what is happening? This game is so unpredictable.
It's time to shake it up around here. Welcome back. We've got 4 nervous chefs awaiting their fate. Who's going home?
I'm confused because usually Chefy only say 2 names and now Chefy said 4 names. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Chef Arugula and Chef Radicchio. You are both in the top 2.
This is mind-blowing. I didn't think I was gonna be in the top 2, but this is a great feeling.
Me and Chef Radicchio on the top of this round, I gotta sleep with one eye open. Whoever this chef is right there on my back.
Chef Gherkin and Chef Donut. You are both in the bottom 2.
I feel okay. I don't think I'm gonna be the one going home today. I feel like I played it safe.
I'm just pissed because I spent all day making this a 1v1 competition with Chef Arugula versus trying to just cook. And I'm nervous now because I'm like,
I should have just been thinking about all the chef's palates.
Chef Gherkin, I'm sorry. You did not win.
I'm just in utter shock and just so disappointed.
All right, give me another day. I'll be straight. I'll see y'all next time in the kitchen, and it's not gonna be like it was last time.
Please step forward.
Oh, no.
Sydney.
Sydney, why don't you tell the other chefs about yourself?
So, I am a private chef.
Okay.
I recently started doing this. I've been cooking since I was 3 years old.
Well, I'd hire you any day.
Oh, thanks. Please do, because I'm broke. Y'all, I've had the best time. I've had so much fun.
What was your dish?
The corn and blueberry dish with the pork. At the end of the day, my pork was overcooked, and I think that's what really brought me down. I'm so bummed.
But that blueberry sauce was awesome.
Thank you. I was really proud of it, too.
Chef Gherkin, thank you for playing.
Well done.
I'm super sad to leave. I feel like I've really bonded with everyone, and even just from eating other people's food, you can really learn a lot. I'm giving you hugs. I'm gonna go back to New York and get some more clients and really just kick some more ass. All right, bye, Chefy. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Gherkin.
Chefy, I hate to love you, but you really helped me grow to be a better chef. So I want to thank you for that. Even though you're a pain in my... Chef Gherkin, signing off.
I just sent home another chef.
Dang.
We made it 50%.
This is top 5.
My ego got the best of me. I made this entire day about a personal competition with one contestant, and now I'm in the bottom. Another day.
All right, yeah, we live to fight another day, gang. I haven't won a challenge since day 1. I need to up my game, make these guys worried about me.
It feels really good to be in the top 5, but now playing it safe is not enough. Anything and everything that I do is going to be critiqued, so I have to step up. Baby, I'm about to win this.
Bye, Chef.
Bye, Chefy.
Until next time, Chefy out. Next time on Secret Chef.
We've arrived.
It's party time. But it's not all fun and games.
I don't trust the hat.
Things get a little heated.
A clothing steamer?
Oh, no, no, no.
Unfortunately, yes.
Damn it.
The chefs are in for quite a shock.
Why is it flashing?
Is it lights out for 2 contestants? You 2 chefs are not safe. Tune in for level 5 of 10 on the next Secret Chef.
Bye.